So the fourth and the final session of Climate Conversations Day 1, but we have 2 more days, so please keep turning up. But the final session of today is Design My Climate Home. It's a workshop by Satwika Taduri. Satwika is a community architect with over 10 years of experience in sustainable design, natural building, post-earthquake reconstruction, and participatory slum redevelopment. Her solo travels across India introduced her to the potential of natural building materials like earthstone, bamboo, and wood. Her hands-on experience with eco-friendly construction techniques inspired her to create a platform where innovation meets sustainability, and she's the founder of Link Green, whose mission is to empower communities and artisans while working towards natural built environment. So Satwika, we hope we can take home some unique ways to live greener. Thank you very much for being here. The floor is yours. And we might have to move around a little bit. We have a very interesting group work, so please do join us.
Thank you so much, Urvi. Namaste, everybody. My name is Satwika, and I'm your host for today. So I'm an architect, and today I want all of you to experience what it means to be an architect. Could I have the... So everybody needs a home, but are we really living in a house that is safe for us and that keeps us happy all the time? We'll find out today. Today you will be stepping into the shoes of an architect, and you will be checking if your homes are climate ready or not. So to start with, we have a small activity where you will be exploring some materials with us. And then we get into the main activity where you will be creating a mood board and designing a house, but in a site that's been given by us. So before we start, I have a question for all of you. I have a few questions. Raise your hand if you've ever built mini houses or castles as a child. Wonderful. Raise your hand if those mini houses were made of cement or steel or plastic. Raise your hand if those houses were made of mud and sand. Now, raise your hand if you have seen children play with toys made of plastic or silicone. Raise your hand if you have seen children play with toys made of bamboo or wood or clay. That's amazing. I'm so surprised to see that. Well, thank you so much. Let's get into our first activity. So we have a few trays filled with different materials, which you see in your day-to-day life. So today we are going to take them, and we are going to explore them through all our senses. You will not just be looking at them. You will be hearing the sound. You'll get to tap it and hear the sound of it. You'll get to touch it, feel the texture. And then I also want you to smell it. So are we ready? Yeah. Just make some space in front of you to put one easel. Okay, now you can pass the baskets to each group. Are 12 done?
I think so. I think few of are left.
We have a few extra easels, extra boards. Yeah, yeah. They're dividing. Yeah.
There's one group here which is quite small, so if any of you are a little squished, please come up in front and join them. And also thank you for being so sporting and moving things around for us. All the groups get one bowl of things that Satwika will tell us about.
So does everybody have the basket of materials? Okay. So you can pick each item, and I think the most interesting part is the smell. Smell. So you see, you look at the color, you look at the texture, you feel the texture, you hear the sound, tap it, hear the sound, and then you smell it. Smelling is half tasting, so we'll eliminate that fifth sense. And these are the materials that you see in your day-to-day life. Has anyone ever smelled their walls of the house, like that beautiful cement plaster? Have you ever smelled it? So are there any favorites? Do you like any of the material? Do you dislike any of the material? Okay, I hear clay. Any other favorite material? You can just shout. Bamboo. Okay, bamboo, clay. Any plastic favorites? Any cement favorites? I have a chunk of cement also in there. Okay, clay. All right.
Tanmay?
Which was the most interesting part? Which senses were the most interesting part? Was the sound the most interesting? Was the smell? The taste? Oh, somebody tasted it. Okay.
Charo channel on.
Was there... all right. Can you tell me, have you ever seen advertisements for any of these materials? Have you seen advertisement for clay, your most favorite material? But have you seen it being used in houses? Have you ever seen advertisement for bamboo? Have you ever seen any big roadside banners? Have you seen all these celebrity ads about bamboo? Have you seen ads about cement? This is a very popular one that I love, like how they got an elephant up there and you can just see the strength. About steel, you must have seen banners where they put a big picture of a muscular man. It's always a muscular man. These are for paints and it's written 24 karat on it. So that was a great warm-up. Thank you for the first activity. Now it's time to put on your architect hats on. So all of you have an easel with a site condition written on it. So you can read through the site. They're all different sites with different challenges. So you will be given one set of these stickers, and you will have to create a mood board using these stickers by reading the information that is on it. And to help you, we are doing honest advertising. So you'll see when you read the instructions. So I'll just pass these around, and you can start creating a mood board. Yeah. I mean, one each, one set each.
Are there enough for all this?
Yes, there are 12 sets. Here. Okay. But have you all gone through the worksheet? So meanwhile, you can go through the worksheet and you can read about the site that has been given to you. So the site is not a simple plain land, right? It has some interesting things that you will have to bear in mind while creating the house. So before you read the stickers, I suggest you go through the worksheet.
Any group has a question or a doubt, please feel free to ask.
Does anyone have a question? They got it. One extra. Can you please? So on your worksheet, you will see elements like walls, plaster, pavement. So these stickers should help you decide. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask me. Sorry, could you please move the chair to the front? To the front. I just want to. Thank you. Sorry. Move the chair to the front. I just want. You can write if you want to. Um, so you will have to place the stickers in the empty space that in the worksheet. All the stickers should be in the empty space of the worksheet. And if you want to write anything, I can give you pencils or pens. Does anybody want to write anything? No? Oh. Can everybody please pay attention just for 1 minute? Can everybody please pay attention just for 1 minute? Just for 1 minute. So you need to place all the stickers in the empty space in the worksheet. And if you would like to write something, add something on your own, I can give you pencils or pens. Does anybody want pencils or pens? Okay, I'll just distribute it among each group. If anybody Yeah, you can just stick it randomly. It's a sticker, you can peel it. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, you can just stick it anywhere here. You can write if you feel. Yeah, there's no order. You're fast. You can peel it and stick it. Okay. Nice. Should you peel it? How's it going? How's it going? So you see less daylight. Now as a human being, do you need good daylight or you don't need daylight? Do you need daylight? Then you need to find a solution that can bring daylight. And it says poor ventilation. As human beings, do we need ventilation? Sorry?
Should we destroy the building beside?
That could be an option, but here it's not.
So we have to share the stickers appropriate for each category. Reimagine the structure. Reimagine the structure.
You have to create a Excuse me.
Can a mud wall have a light? Are you are you guys learning anything?
should we start sharing our designs now? Are we ready for that? 5 more minutes.
Each team will come with a mic and you can just quickly give an overview in less than 2 minutes to say what has been your experience, how you see this, and what your approach and vision has been. How does that sound? And if all of us are doing it at once, then it becomes difficult for others to know what's happening. So we'll do one team at a time. And I'm sure now all of you have made friends with your strangers. And I'm sure there are a lot of friends also sitting together. And I hope you had fun building your virtual climate home. So we can get going and we'll give mics to each team. So we will start in 2 minutes with a countdown. And we'll start with the team on the right, please.
You can talk, if not stick it, yeah. Come on.
This is exactly what it feels like being an architect. You have deadlines. Yeah. So I would really like all of you to share your design in terms of what was your criteria, what was your priority. Was it the cost? Was it the maintenance part of it? Was it the human comfort? Or was it the looks of it, the aesthetics? Was it the strength?
Hello.
Yeah, you can.
It's an amazing workshop.
Could we just request all teams to just listen to the first one? The first team is ready to share. If there's noise, then it becomes difficult for everyone to hear. So may I please request everyone to just listen to what the first team is saying? Thank you.
It's like a classroom where a lot of noise, but that shows that how much interest is in this workshop. Everybody is immersed in this. Every group you see, every person you see, everybody is immersed in the this workshop. So in our group, I would like to say we had a lot of discussion, which is good and which is not good, and why it is not good. So would you like to say what? So we have chosen a lime wall. Why did you choose? Can you tell?
Uh, okay, so
So your pitch has to be under 2 minutes.
okay, we're not fully done yet. So
So when we say pitch, there's no funding after this. It is just knowledge sharing.
sure, sure. So we have a corner house, and so a corner house with a lot of west sun and lot of dust entry, but poor ventilation. So the walls we've chosen is lime. We chose that over like stone walls, etc. Uh, Lime because it's apparently carbon dioxide absorbing and cooling. Uh, then we have roof. For roof, we chose the sloping clay tile because
Which actually gives air in it. It's one half tile, the round shape, so one above the other, which gives breeze and it makes the house cool.
um, so a very like common choice for floor tile was the Atangudi floor tiles. There's no reason per se. It was just a common choice. It aesthetically appealed to everyone here. We, it's cooling. Uh,
Because we have a west-facing side, we chose the natural daylight as most of the lighting, but that's what's done.
Okay, thank you so much. Should
We
we
are
move?
using the floor which the water seeps in, and so it doesn't make the soil, spoil the soil also.
Thank you. Next group, please.
Thank you. We have the next group from there.
We have a lot to say, but we have only 2 minutes. So.
Exactly, that's how we architects feel.
Should I start? Okay. Is it working? Yeah. So, firstly, I want to say,
Could we please request whoever is
It's
presenting
getting
to
worse
just
and
stand
worse.
so that
It's
others
okay.
can see? And the ones who are not presenting could please sit down. Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Please go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay, I want to say this is the closest I will ever come to designing my home. So it was a lot of fun. We were designing a home for arid open desert, and for wall we decided on mud walls. Our concern was sustainability, weather, and comfort. And so for walls we went for mud walls. For roof we went for what is it? Slope clay tile, sloping clay tiles. For the windows, we went for jali windows, a bit for sustainability, a bit for aesthetics. We used filter slabs for slabs, and for flooring, we used oxide flooring, which is cool and earthy. And for paving, we used terracotta permeable paving and solar lighting. And for furniture, we went for bamboo furniture and wood. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and our plantation were native small medium trees.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
have the next team here.
We also finished it first.
Okay, we have this tiny little house sandwiched between two high rises because we have two giant, ugly high rises on either side of us. We have this challenge of ventilation. So right now we are stuffily aired, poor ventilation. And then we have blocked morning sun, limited midday sun. So we have all kinds of challenges. For the walls, we thought we will go with mud walls. I was actually a little skeptical and was asking ma'am about whether a mud wall is strong enough, because the normal concrete walls that we have solid brick skeleton. But she was saying that now we have so many different kinds of mud walls which are strong enough. So there we go, walls, mud walls. And then the roof. We thought we will have that sloping clay tiles, that old world charm, that Kerala houses, traditional holiday stuff. And slab, no concrete, of course. The filler slab. So again, I just got some inputs from her. The filler slab is something you have those recesses in the slab, and you can fill it with different materials, maybe depending upon the budget considerations and individual preferences and pros and cons of each individual kind of filling. So we went for that filler slab. It's smart engineering with an aesthetic edge, beautiful, lighter, and cooler, reduces concrete by 20%, but something which is good doesn't come cheap. It requires skilled labor, right? So that is about the slab. We also have another option of plank and joist slab. I leave it to her to explain what is this plank and joist slab. And then the windows. Windows, we want those jalis, those intricate, the Jaipur Hawa Mahal kind. So we have those small jali windows, passive cooling with poetic touch, natural breeze, privacy, and light play, like that Mani Ratnam movies. Huh. And then plantation, we are kind of sandwiched between those two monsters. So we would go with native small medium trees, low water, high life. We would love those native large trees, but I wonder whether we would have space enough for that given the constraint of our location. And this plastering of the walls, we are going with lime plaster, a healthy, living skin for walls, anti-mold, anti-termite, luminous, soft texture, but again, requires craft. High cost, that's the caveat. And you have furniture, bamboo, again. The paving, terracotta permeable paving, it prevents flooding, but cooler surface recharges groundwater, but then again can crack under heavy loads. Mid-cost, eco-friendly.
Because the other groups you have covered it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No,
Next group.
so now we have a group of young architects here. So let's go ahead.
Tell us in about 2 minutes. Yeah?
2 minutes, please.
We're already sort of out of time, but we'd love to hear from all of you. So if you can keep it brief.
Okay, so as you know, the whole point of the workshop is to understand the most eco-friendly options. But here we didn't have much of those, so we had to go with what was best for the situation. For the walls, we chose the stone masonry as the high humidity and the rain chances, the stone would stand still. And for the tiles on top, for the roof, we chose sloping clay tile for good drainage in chance of rain. And for slabs, we chose filler slabs as they are a better engineering and they also reduce the use of concrete and good for the situation while being eco-friendly.
And then for our windows, we chose small jail windows because they help in cooling the house better. And then for our plants, we chose the native and small medium trees because native and small medium trees because they're drought resistant and they last for a long time. And then for our plaster, we chose no plaster because we would like the aesthetic of just the bare beauty of the walls.
And paving, we chose terracotta as it is cooler, prevents floods, and eco-friendly. And for furniture, we chose renewable wood furniture, sustainable and sturdy. And for lighting, we chose natural lighting as it's healthy, eco-friendly, and solar energy too, which we added is good energy.
Thank you so much. That's great teamwork.
And so wonderful to have you students. What grade are you in? Mixed? So what are the grades? 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Thank you so much.
Next group.
That group, so we'll start moving like this, like a wave, yeah. If you could, in 2 minutes, please. Thank you.
Is it work? Yeah. For lighting, we chose natural light because nothing can beat sunlight, I think. Yeah.
For the plantation, on the southwest corner, we put a neem tree. Local, smaller ones, we had guava and sitafal. And for decoration, we had the state flower of Telangana, the Tangedu Poo, the senna flower that covers the walls, okay?
I don't know much about the thing, but we had these clay tiles. I come from Himachal and we have those flat clay tiles, but they are very difficult to put, and it's very difficult to find masons now who actually put those tiles. So that was one of the things. That livelihood itself is gone, the people who put those tiles, but they are good for heat resistance.
So on the walls, I was, a friend of mine had a farmhouse and he wanted to make a mud house. And he never got to do it. But then I was just thinking that in today's world, because we have these 3D printing stuff and all that, maybe it is viable. So I would go for mud wall, and I felt the coolness of the mud sample that you had. So I thought it's a good way to go. And yeah, so that's we just wanted everyone to share.
That's wonderful.
You talk
Yes. So for furnitures, we have taken bamboo-based or wood-based. Again, sustainability. And for lighting, we have chosen solar panels because we anyway have excessive heat during the afternoon.
Great teamwork.
Thank you.
Which is our next team? Ready? Yeah.
We've done basically everything that every other group has done here: mud walls, clay tiling, plank and joint slab, and the jali windows. But we were also thinking, apart from the jali windows, like sideways we'll have the jali windows, behind we'll have those open windows which allow natural light. So lime plastering, because we thought, because mud walls don't offer rain protection, so lime plaster would do better with that. Terracotta paving, furniture, bamboo, as well as wood, hardwood. And flooring, we decided the important rooms get the fancy tiles, the cultural tiles, and the non-important ones get the natural stone tiles and native medium trees.
Wonderful.
All
Thank
right.
you.
We are off to the next team.
I think two more groups.
Okay. So we got a sloping, flood-prone monsoon runoff. Okay. So we got a sloping, flood-prone monsoon runoff, rocky soil, like a flood-prone region basically, and we had to develop a house depending on these circumstances. So basically every one of us actually participated equally here. So we decided on a stone masonry wall, and we also went with a natural stone flooring with good joist slab. And we chose like a clay tile, which is a traditional cooling and classic looks, I guess. We went with the aesthetics as well. And for plantation, we chose native large trees because they're zero maintenance, and they are slowly growing and also good for biodiversity. Next, we went with lime plaster. And also, we also went with no plaster. Why did we go for that?
So inside the house we have lime plaster, and outside the home it's already a stone wall, so we want that aesthetic, so we are not having any plaster outside. And pavement, we went for terracotta because it said that it recharges groundwater and prevents flooding as well, and since we are in a flood prone region. Furniture, a mix of bamboo and wood, furniture. And for lighting, we chose natural daylight along with solar light, combination of it with jali windows as the windows.
Great. Thank you.
Hello all. The site that we got was a humid coastal. The issues that were faced by our site were soft soil, seepage and corrosion, because it's a typical feature of any coastal area that since it's next to an ocean, it will always corrode. There's a lot of seepage because there's a lot of moisture, and the soil is mostly sand, it's gravel, right? Therefore, we started off with terracotta permeable paving to absorb all the water and reduce seepage. Secondly, we went for native small medium trees because they require less water and they will grow better in such an atmosphere, in such an environment. We chose stone flooring because stone is not prone to extremities the way sand is. Stone, if it is covered in shade, it will remain cool throughout the year. And because we don't have to worry about the winter season, there's no point towards insulation, towards insulating anything. Therefore, we went for small jali windows. Jali windows will help in ventilation. And for roofing, we went for sloping clay tiles because coastal areas, so there's a lot of rainfall. And sloping tiles will help us in water conservation because the sloping tiles will basically direct the water downwards, which we can collect and store, as all the water that we have around us is non-drinkable, it's salt water. Like there's a famous quote, right, based on a poem. water everywhere, not a drop to drink. Basically, we don't want to end up in such a situation, as it's a coastal area. So rainwater harvesting is of utmost importance. Secondly, we went for plaster. We went for no plaster, just bare rock wall, stone wall, as it will help in ventilation as well. The small pores in the rocks will help in ventilation. They'll keep the moisture out and keep the inside cool and dry. For electricity, we went for solar powered light because we receive a ton of solar power. It's a coastal area, so a lot of sun. No, hardly any cloudy days. That will help us save electricity and our bills, basically. Basically, our focus was efficiency, sustainability, and aesthetics.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Any group left?
Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka. So the group site that we got is urban dense row, and the issues that we face in our urban society is poor ventilation and excessive heat. So we thought mud walls would be great to bring in some coolness, and we also have another wall that is no plaster, which exposes natural wall texture and also reduces plastering and painting costs. Then for roof, we have traditional chum, that is sloping clay tiles. So this is excellent for cooling because the main issue that we face here is excessive heat. And we also thought the other alternative would be the solar powered lights. So, I mean, we already have excessive heat. Why don't make use of it, right? Then we have recessed fins. So in urban society, we have long-rise buildings. It is not always possible for clay walls and, clay tiles. So if that is the case, we can go for recessed fins, which are built-in sunglasses for our buildings. So this brings in self-shading and architectural, it is architecturally complex, but yeah, it reduces any cooling loads. Then we have for lighting, small jali windows. So yes, it brings in beauty also, and as we also have excessive heating from our floors, we have natural stone flooring. This is incredibly durable, unique, and cool. And to bring in some aesthetic, in some rooms, we can also go for oxide flooring. This is also seamless, cool, and earthy. And it is always great to have native large trees around our communities to bring down that heat and have good ventilation and airflow.
Thank you. I think one last.
Yeah, so we also got a high-rise sandwich, a small house that's sandwiched between two really tall buildings. So our focus was that we would have enough daylight and enough cooling because it can get pretty stuffy. So starting off, we decided to opt for a sloping tile roof so we could keep ourselves cool. And we went with terracotta pavement. So again, our focus was cooling. And windows also, we focused on having more lighting. So we had windows up above, so there's enough lighting coming through. And for the nighttime, we had lighting through smart artificial lighting to conserve more energy. And for furniture, we went with plant-based bamboo furniture. And, okay. And for vegetation around the house, we went with native plantations and native large trees. Walls, we went with stone masonry walls. We thought that it would be cool and sturdy. And for the slab, we went for filter slabs, so there's enough cooling coming through the top. yeah, I think I've covered it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Satwika, for such a terrific session, for the imagination of what our homes could look like using these natural materials. So thank you so much, and in such a fun way. Thanks all of you also for your patience and for joining in with such enthusiasm. We have more wonderful sessions tomorrow and day after, so please keep coming and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you again, Satwika.